Hello, everybody. Welcome to the International Kriegsspiel Society's Halloween Kriegsspiel. Every year, around the time of Halloween, we do something that's kind of scary or spooky themed. Today, we're going to do a little bit of a twist on that. It's not going to be so scary or spooky, but it will be very mysterious. Today's event is called Kafka Goes to Nam, and it is meant to be sort of an event where players have to grapple with a little bit of mystery, a little bit of bureaucracy, frustration, a lack of clarity in their orders. Their orders are very unclear. They kind of have to make sense of things. Things are meant to be a little bit absurd, not comically so, but the goal of the event is really to see how do players respond when they're put into a situation with unclear orders and unclear circumstances, and there's this bureaucratic morass that they have to navigate just to get support, and the absurd, essentially, because war is very absurd. And why is war absurd? Well, because it starts at the top of somebody's grand vision, right? They want to create an empire or achieve some grand political aim. And then, of course, those orders pass through the chain of command down to the ground where they become kinetic and real. And there's a lot of disconnect between the two. And so you get a lot of absurdity. There's a lot of room for absurdity between the top and the kinetic level at the bottom. So we're going to explore some of that today. This is not a historical battle or event, but we are using historical circumstances to some degree, in that we're using this map from the Vietnam War. This is set in the Vietnam War, not a particular year. We're not going for history here. We're going more for the ambience and the absurdity of the conflict. There'll be two sides, red and blue, American and Vietnamese, and we will let things go. I'm going to pop into the Discord lobby where everybody is waiting, and we're going to go ahead and give some introductory comments and begin the game. Hello, everybody, and
games.
That's why we dedicate 3 or 4 hours a game for this. Is self-improvement.
Yeah.
No other reason.
So if you're able to quell your frustrations and anxieties because of how bonkers the game is going to be, then you are actually a better person.
Well, I'm doing this instead of studying for my DiffyQ exam, so I can already feel the anxiety flowing away.
Well, oh
How
boy.
nice. Where are you at with your DiffyQ?
Choices were made, weren't they? Choices were made. Hello, everybody. I've got to get in here so we can get started. Welcome to the IKS Halloween game. I'm recording this. I'm not live streaming it. If the recording is acceptable, I'll go ahead and post it to YouTube. If the recording is trash, I'll probably still post it. Not that I lack pride, but, it's just that much more absurd. Today, this is Kafka Goes to Nam, and if you know anything about Franz Kafka, he dealt with themes of the absurd, themes of alienation, themes of guilt, themes of, just disconnect and ridiculousness. Not necessarily comically so, although if you read something like The Metamorphosis, there seems to be a comic element, but he really wasn't being so comical as being absurd. And of course, there's Albert Camus, right? You got to try to find the happiness in the absurdity because none of it makes sense. We're going to explore some of those themes. As we explore some of those themes, there is a serious side to this, in that I want you to kind of feel the confusion, feel the feelings, have the experience of what the heck is going on, feel the frustration, and kind of come to terms with it and see if you can't navigate through that and make sense of what you're supposed to be doing here today. Because what you're supposed to be doing here today is not going to be made clear to you. So the frustration and the absurdity is the point of the exercise. Why? Well, because in real life, in real military activities, if you know anything about how those tend to go, there is a certain amount of frustration and absurdity and ridiculousness. And it makes sense, right? Because at the very top, you have somebody with a grand political vision, some idea, and then you go down to the kinetic level, and there is this gulf of disconnect between somebody's grand vision for the future and what you have to do as an individual soldier with a rifle in your hand. And of course, the consequences of what you do with that weapon that are felt by all the people around you, you know, where it becomes kinetic, where it becomes real. There's a lot of frustration and mystery, like why is this happening to me? Why am I here? Why am I suffering? Well, it's because somebody at the very top had a grand vision that they thought was cute. And I can't think of anything more ridiculous or absurd than war, you know? So we're going to explore some of that here. And of course, you, my unfortunate victims, are cast in this role. So yeah, that's pretty horrifying. That's horrifying enough for a Halloween Kriegsspiel for me. We are going to send you both to your rooms, to your groups. Hopefully you have divided yourselves in your orders of battle and you have your team sorted and you have some sort of an idea of what you're supposed to do. For the sake of the live stream, when I pop into your channel, I'll read your very short briefing and then we will begin the game with your initial orders. So at this time, go ahead and pop into your individual team channels. If you don't have an assignment, hang out here. We'll get you assigned, and then we're going to begin. So go ahead and proceed to your team channels, which should be red one and blue one, respectively. And again, anyone without an assignment, stay here. All right, do we have some people without assignments? Baron looks like he's spectating. Wake, are you here?
I'm here, but I was gonna spectate.
Okay, you can play or you can help umpire if you want, but if you want to play, that's fine.
No, I'm not. I don't know how long the game is. I just popped in to see what was going on.
A few hours.
Yeah, I probably can't play. So.
All right, no worries. No worries. I'm going to go ahead and make you president of the United States for this game.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you don't have to do a darn thing. You just be presidential, all right? You can go pop into the blue team and you can even pop into the red team. Just don't pass any intel back and forth and just be absurd. You're president.
Okay.
All right. Okay, let's pop down to blue one. Okay, blue one team. I've appointed Wake as your president. If you see a guy named Wake pop in, he's the president. Why?
Hello, sir?
Because it's ridiculous.
Is he
Okay.
woke?
I don't care. It doesn't matter. Nothing's going to change anyway.
I'm the president. That's what I am.
All right. Okay, so American Briefing. I'm going to go ahead and read it for the purpose of the recording, and then we will get started. The Viet Cong, supported by the North Vietnamese Army, are developing their presence in, I'm going to butcher the name, but Ban My Thao. Enemy forces of unknown number and composition are present throughout the region. You are ordered to sweep the area, identify any enemy forces, and relocate enemy infrastructure. Your forces will be augmented in this operation by the following. You have 2 tank platoons, M48 Pattons, 4 flights of UH-1 Iroquois helicopters for troop transport, material transport and medevac. You'll have a flight of Cobra helicopters with rockets and guns that you can call in one time. You'll have off-map artillery with ample ammunition. The range covers the entire map. Special use permission will be required. Likewise, with your airstrikes, you'll need to fill out and submit the form to request artillery or airstrike support. You have 2 arc-light raids also. Those are 3 B-52 bombers that will just carpet bomb everything for a couple miles. You have 16 top cover aircraft. Those are F-4 Phantoms. They'll patrol over and keep the enemy fighters at bay. And then, of course, you have 2 reconnaissance planes, OV-10 Broncos, that can be dispatched to kind of see what they can see. All right. I'll be back in a moment to get your orders, but you'll want to go ahead and divide into your two subgroups, which would be in channels Blue 2 and Blue 3, and then your umpire will be there to get your orders directly. Good luck.
And wait, before you go, what does each subgroup represent?
That is a great question. Good luck.
I see.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
All right. Hello, Red Team. Let's get your briefing here. All right, here's your briefing. Are you ready? It doesn't matter. Okay.
Yeah.
American forces are expected to stage an incursion into our territory around the vicinity of Ban Mithal. Your orders are to construct a fresh road from the vicinity of Ban Ale along the Am Leo waterway to Xia Chu Plong Mathao. I apologize for butchering the language entirely. Your infantry are issued hand implements for this purpose. You are to avoid combat with the enemy, at least insofar as such combat may produce significant casualties. However, you are allowed to engage in combat that produces significant casualties if the outcome will satisfy a significant political purpose. The political motivation of your operation is paramount and supersedes all other mission objectives. You'll be supplied with mortars, anti-aircraft assets, and you may call upon fighter aircraft to provide air cover if needed. Please note that air cover is limited and takes considerable time to deploy over your position. Imperialist forces of unknown quantity and quality, however, by all reports, their firepower is overwhelming. You will provide us with a victory. All right, and I realize that second to last sentence was incomplete and confusing. But Imperial forces of unknown quality and quantity are in the region. However, by all reports, their firepower is overwhelming. All right, correct the grammar there so people are clear. Okay, go ahead and divide into your channels, and the players will be present. The umpires will be present momentarily to go collect your orders.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Same to all of the.
Let's
Anyways,
see.
Briefly,
Where my
yes. If you
umpires?
got a VC command, so Cole Smith, John.
Peter, I'm going to use the umpire channels now for everything.
Yeah, okay.
All right. I'm assuming they are actually already getting the orders. Oh boy, red team is split up quite a bit. I need to find Lawrence.
I'm here.
Oh, there you are. Good. Okay, yeah, we're using the Empire channel. And go ahead, and we're going to put all of the NVA forces. I will give them the update, but we're going to put all of them at Banco and Leo. But the Viet Cong, you need to decide where they want to be. So there are 4 Viet Cong commands. Decide, ask them where do they want to start, and then start them there. They can start anywhere they want.
Sure. Just where is the road that they are supposed to build? I mean, from where to where?
From here, Ban El,
Okay.
to here. So
Right.
essentially along this waterway here, like so. That's they're supposed to do, but we'll see what they actually do.
Yeah, they obviously don't want to use this road.
Yeah, they're supposed to follow the waterway.
Of course. That's way more logical this way.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what Form 78 required anyway, so.
Yeah. All right, good luck.
Thank you.
All right.
I'll ask Red, please.
Yeah, ask where they want to be started.
As for setting
Okay.
up shop,
Hello.
Is this the
Hello.
NBA channel? You guys,
Correct.
the NBA? All right. I've posted in red 1 your order of battle and positioning. So whenever you're ready to give orders, I'm ready for them.
Very well.
So we all start down there, correct? We don't have the option to.
That's you start there. Your VC are going to start in various locations. I don't know what
Yep.
those are, but we're getting them positioned and getting their initial orders as well. So what are your orders though for the NVA?
Very well. I'm going to give orders for the headquarters company and for the first company. And those orders are to remain here in Banco Umlo and await further developments.
Okay, I've labeled your units in my unit, and you will wait there. Okay, second company.
That'll be you, Ark.
I will be waiting with the first company as well.
Okay. And third company. What do you want to do?
Third company, I think we're allowed to maintain like radio contacts,
Yeah.
right, in the channel. Okay, cool. I will go ahead and steady march north into the woods towards Shan Ku Plam Mutat.
Okay.
Just keep everybody in like column formation. We'll see kind of what we can see.
All right. You'll begin. What's your order of march? Headquarters and mortar. Where do you want them to be?
I want the mortar in the middle, infantry flanking, headquarters up front.
Okay. Infantry flanking. Mortar in the middle. All right. You got it. Okay. Let me see now. Let me give you a screenshot. Okay, I'll post your screenshot in Red 2.
I don't have access to Red 2.
I'll make sure you get access to it if that's all right with the Empire.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And I did put this in Red 2, your order battle location. Anyway, there's your screenshot. Okay.
Just to clarify, may I ask something?
Oh, thanks, Marshall.
Yes. Yeah, you're welcome. You see trees.
Something.
I'm sorry. Did you have a question?
Yes. Like, so you said that do we have close air support or just air spur racing?
You neither. You do have aircraft available though that can fly over and give you air cover from air attack.
Oh, just go.
But you have to ask for it in advance, and that'll come from your headquarters command. Okay, good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. I apologize if the map is zooming in and out. When I scroll on Discord, if I don't select the Discord window, it will do that. Let me double check the live stream. I'm going to turn my face off. You guys don't need to look at me. You need to see the map. There we go. All right. Looks like the Viet Cong are getting their starts as well. And these guys are moving here. So I'm going to go ahead and draw their orders here. Okay. And let me check in with Peter and see what the Americans are doing. And let me click over here so I quit scrolling the darn map.
Umpire going, sure.
All right, guys. Do we have the Americans deployed? We have their deployment orders and first orders. We're ready.
Okay. No.
Okay.
Let's
No,
see.
that's fine. That's fine. Go ahead and decide where you want to start. You're going to basically pick a road that you're going to come in on. Remember, you have helicopters in each block. You've got, I think, you can transport 4 blocks by helicopter at a time.
Quick question. The road near the Great Hornets 676, sorry, 0676,
Uh-huh.
is that allowed for us to deploy on?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
You can start off the edge and march in.
Awesome. So I want, before I go, what do you guys think of the south eastern route versus the northeastern route?
I don't
When we
care.
argued, go ahead.
Unanimous.
I go where I'm told.
Okay. I like the northeastern route because it gives like a nice leapfrogging effect where we can go from one area to another, and everything else
Okay.
is surrounded by fields.
Okay.
Okay.
Looks like me.
Okay, let's do northeastern then.
Where exactly in the northeast?
We're going where it's 0676.
676.
Well,
Okay.
you'll start off the map edge and come in a column.
It also gives us a little bit of maneuver room for our tanks.
Wait. Oh, 0676? Are you sure about
That's
that?
literally the farthest northeast corner. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's the north. Yeah, that's the northwest corner. What the hell? That's the
Northwest
top
left,
left
right?
corner.
It's northwest, yeah.
All right.
That's not northeast.
Yes, I apologize for that.
Is that the 89 one, or is it like the 83 one?
Huh?
Is it the 89 one?
Okay, while the Americans get themselves sorted, the Vietnamese look like they're going, and we'll wait for the umpires to come back. And as soon as the umpires come back, we will proceed. I've got to decide what the turn intervals are going to be.
All right. I told my players that the length of turn will be asked to the committee.
Okay. All right. Where's the other VC? I only see 3 VC. Where's the fourth one?
Yes, unfortunately, one of them was AFK. I will ask him again.
Okay. If not, just put them somewhere, and we'll bot them until. Or
Sure.
or we'll combine them with whoever this other one is up here, if we have to.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right. I'm real curious to learn how they are interpreting their orders and what they're actually going to end up doing. And in particular, what the Vietnamese are going to do when they do encounter the enemy. Because they have these vague orders that, like, well, you're not really supposed to sustain casualties, but you can if it serves a political purpose. And what on earth does that even mean, right? And that's the dilemma. That's the absurdity. In reality, I believe military operations are far more clear and concise, especially today, but we want to create the conditions of confusion and absurdity for the players so they have a dilemma to resolve. All right, Peter. I think, what do you think we should do as far as turn intervals? 30 minutes, maybe? 30-minute steps or 1 hour steps? I don't know.
Marshall?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
15 minutes? I don't think especially when they're coming on helicopters, they're basically going to 15 minutes. They're going to go from the corner of the map.
Okay.
And they want to land in the fields north of Bang Dung.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I don't see any issue with that.
And then they wanted to try and tell me what else they wanted to do, and I just said that'll do for now.
Yeah, that's fine.
To kind of give it that whole Kafka-esque.
Yeah. And then whoever, I don't know what units they're bringing in, but pull them from their order of battle and drop them where the helicopters drop them off.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah.
So 15 minutes, they'll be able to fly in and land north of Bandung, basically, won't they?
Yeah, that's just fine. Yeah, go ahead and execute the first turn. I've executed the first turn for the NVA.
Okay.
And then if you need me to help you with anything, holler at me. I think I'm going to go ahead and run the NVA for sure, but I probably will be able to help run other stuff too, if need be.
So as regards to these squads, they're basically in rows from the HQ downwards, aren't they? Is that correct? That's how they work.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, however they want to do it. So.
Like I did, yeah, they didn't say, so this is how I'm doing it for them. So. And this would be US tactical, reasonable tactical setup to have engineers and mortars and everything all in the same.
Yeah, your engineers will be more like your heavy weapons. They'll have like some machine guns and satchel and charges or something, some explosives. Claymores actually, C4, that sort of thing. Whatever.
So would the Marines be seen as the more kind of elite troops in this environment, or not so much?
Yeah, Marines are elite troops everywhere. American Marines. I would rather face anything but a Marine.
Okay, let's just blob them up.
They have the worst of everything. They train them to be homeless people. They are the most animal of all animals. All right. Okay, yeah, go ahead and give them their reports and then get their next round of orders when you are ready, and then I'll go off your queue.
Yeah, I'm just plonking them into...
Lawrence, you'll run the Viet Cong, please, and then I will run I'll run the NVA.
Got it. Do we give the screenshots, or are they not assigned?
You can give a screenshot if you have time, and you feel they should see something. If not, you can just tell them. Like, especially if they're in the middle of jungle and there's nothing happening, you just say, you moved down the road a bit. It's up to them to keep track on their map. It's, if they're in the wilderness,
Got it. Thank you.
There's going to be helicopters coming in that they would hear. The VC up here would hear the helicopters are going to land here.
Got it.
But they haven't come in yet. But when they do, be sure to give them the report that they hear the sound.
All right, sure.
Okay.
What time is it now?
We'll say it's 0600.
Got it. I will be on my way then.
Okay. All right, Peter, you ready?
Yeah, and then we've got the tanks. How quickly are these tanks going to come down this road?
Slow, but they can keep up as long as they're on a road and there's nothing happening.
Okay, so I'll have them arrive in Bandung then as the choppers are.
Yeah, that's fine.
Getting
that's
F1 out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're good.
Yeah, we're not interested in historical accuracy at all. It's not what we're evaluating here. So just whatever. Okay. Best judgment's fine. Make it up. I don't care. All right. Yeah. We're not doing history here. We're doing absurdity. All right. Let's see here. Let me go to red. Red one. All right, characters. We're on the move. All right. So let's see here. Third company is moving out. Nothing to report. The rest of you are having a nice breakfast or whatever your morning duties consist of on the hill. What do we want to do? Let's begin with headquarter company, first company. What are your orders? The time is now 6:15 a.m.
The time is now 6:15 a.m. Lovely. We're going to continue to remain here in the village. Thank you.
Okay. Second company orders.
Quick question actually. I do not have a screenshot ready to. Do I need to have another textual or?
No, you don't need a screenshot. If needed a screenshot, it would have been provided to you by the headquarters, but headquarters didn't provide it to you, so you must not need it.
Understood.
So true.
So I would like to march west, the north of the waterway, the small spring, inside the forest, like a bit more northwest.
All right, I understand.
Marching.
All right, I will. And what's your order of march going to be?
It'll be HQ in front, and mortar at the last, and yeah, that will be it. I call him from.
All right. Not planning to use the mortar today, huh?
Oh,
Okay.
mortar can be safe.
Oh, yeah, they'll be safe at the tail end for sure. Third company, what are your orders, sir?
Can I send you a screenshot of like the trail I want to follow? Like I've got it on TTS.
You can try, but I probably won't be able to see it. Yeah, you can try.
Like, I just want to follow like the trail north, essentially towards like that square clearing, and then hold there.
All right, there you go. Okay. All right, we'll put you on the way there. And we'll do that there.
One final thing, actually, I was discussing earlier with the president. We placed an order for a Big Mac meal. Do you know anything? I asked him if I could have extra Mac sauce on the Big Mac, but he didn't seem to give me a good answer about whether I could have the extra Mac sauce.
You can, but it costs a lot.
25 cents? What are we talking? I can probably pay for it.
Yeah, no, it costs everything.
Everything.
Everything. It's an upcharge. Good luck. I don't know where these Viet Cong are, but 6:15. I don't know if they're moving or not. Oh, he's doing the order now. All right, let's see here. Let me see what we are doing. No, I don't want to join. That's not what I want to do. I want to join the channel. There we go. I don't want to join a table. I wanted to join the channel. Where's the VC moving?
And that question is about to be answered by Duke de Brissac. Were you able to locate yourself, Duke de Brissac?
Sort of, yes. Okay, so I'm north of this village. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Did you place me on the intersection of the two lines?
No, I placed you. So basically, the number at the bottom of the grid is correspond to the square north of it. So,
Is
for
it?
example, yes.
Okay, okay, that's good enough, I guess. So I am in the forest. Okay, got it. So you want my?
All right. We're waiting on the VC to catch up, and the Americans are doing American things.
That's right, America.
Yeah, they're doing America things. Let me
You
check.
definitely you set up an interesting game here.
I hope so. I hope so. Appropriately confusing, but interesting nonetheless.
What was the? Hello, by the way. I'm Wake. We have not met each other yet.
That's okay. We still haven't met each other, but that's okay. Nice to meet you.
True. Yeah, nice to internet meet you. Discord meet you. It's an interesting first introduction to Mr. Marshall here.
Oh yeah. Don't worry about me. I'm nobody. This is
Yeah.
Interesting scenario, though.
What was? Yeah. Go ahead.
They're taking a long time to decide.
Interestingly, I don't know. You literally just. I had no idea what was going on here, but it does seem like the Americans are a little bit more. Do not have their stuff together from my just spectating.
Yeah, that's okay.
Which I wonder if that was your intention. Maybe
Yes.
you gave them more. Yeah, you gave them more like assets and a bunch of other stuff.
I gave them literally too much stuff, but
Yeah.
they don't know what to do with it all. So that's the fun part, is they have just this overabundance of material and power, and they don't know how to direct it or what to do with it. So watching them sort themselves out is part of the exercise.
Yeah. It's probably some enjoyment that you're getting. So I appreciate the setup though.
It is fun, but I do want to keep the game moving. Lawrence, what do you got?
How long is it, turn? So I can move the units.
15 minutes.
All right, so one grid. All right.
Yeah, one grid's
Well,
fine.
if you want me to do anything that can help with the game, just let me know. As president, you want me to go in there and tell them to get their shit together? Yeah, you want me to? I will.
I mean, I think you should have promoted him to like, administrative commissar or something.
Yeah, he can do that on the red team.
Oh, what comment? Wait, what? Yeah, okay.
An administrative commissar, like, he comes in and verifies what they are doing, and if their orders are in compliance with the reports they are giving, and the files they are giving to the committee.
Okay.
These Viet Cong, are they moved already for the turn?
So 2 of them are deployed and watching, while 2 are building the road.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Perfect. That's just fine. All right. Okay. We'll wait for Peter to come back, and then we will. I'm gonna check in on him, see how he's doing.
All right.
Your deployment area.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Are we supposed to have a screenshot or no?
Sometimes you will, sometimes you won't. So, for these purposes, that's kind of where you are. You do hear the tanks rolling up the road, and some of you see them arrive in Bandung. And over to you. Basically, one of the guys from Blue 2 has jumped across and had a little word with you. We're yet to find out whether he was allowed to do that. That's the confusion that comes with this game. But what's your orders based upon what I've told you?
You think we should regroup with them?
Yeah, just keep moving over to Bandung, I guess.
Or maybe
you do know that the tanks are continuing to move towards the down the road towards the little place called Masonry, the Masonry Bridge. If you could see that,
Yeah.
So
All right.
kind of in that general direction. So
we can walk south towards the Masonry Bridge then.
You think you should secure like the riverbed around the river?
Sure.
Or should we just go across, maybe?
Sure.
I don't know.
what are you guys going to do? You're going to cross that river, or are you going to, for now, just go to that river and...
Yeah, we could try and secure a bridgehead across the river for the tanks. Since the tanks would be
how
much more
far they're
vulnerable.
You guys have to give your orders. You guys have to give your orders quickly and concisely. Otherwise, we're going to proceed with the next turn, and Red's going to get 2 turns to your 1.
There you go. So I think we're pretty good with your orders there, aren't we? You're gonna make a bridgehead.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Okay.
That's the spirit. I bet that masonry bridge is going to do great under all those tanks.
Well, those aren't our tanks, so it's the other groups.
Pretty official.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, Peter, let me know when you're ready to go with the next turn.
So we're gonna get one squad of U.S. soldiers moving across the bridge, and I guess the engineers will be going across, getting into that kind of position. The tanks will stack up behind them.
Did they use helicopters?
Yes, they did. Yeah.
Okay, so Lawrence, there'll be the VC up there will hear those helicopters. They won't see anything, but they'll hear them.
Got it. Helicopters on the west.
Yeah.
I'm not doing screenshots for these guys at the moment, anyway, until they start doing things start getting interesting.
Sure.
Yeah, no problem.
I guess building a road is just completely absurd, right?
Yes.
It will take an absurd amount of time.
Yeah, they're not going to do it. Yeah, it's just meant. It's what's called in Hollywood a MacGuffin. It's something to just get the ball rolling or to start a scene. It creates motivation, but it doesn't really have a purpose in and of itself. All right.
Right, ready to go.
Okay, good luck, guys.
All right, let's.
Dates.
Okay, let's see. NVA team. Let's see here. Third company. You hear the sound of men working, maybe a few hundred yards down the road. Seems like some sort of a work party or something is going on there. The language appears native to you, so it doesn't seem like they're Americans. They're probably locals doing whatever they're doing. That's for third company. Otherwise, let's begin with first company. Do you have any orders? Headquarters and first company.
I have no new orders for you at this time.
Very well. Okay, second company. You've arrived at that little clearing. Your screenshot is in the Red 2 channel. I was generous this time and let you have a little bit bigger screenshot.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So I am a generous God. Anyway, what are your orders?
I will continue marching along the waterway.
Very well. All right.
Actually, can I send scouts ahead?
Yes, of
Maybe
course.
1 or 2 men.
Yeah. In
Well,
fact, that's happening anyway. Yeah, we just
That's
assume
happening.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't be marching just blind. You would have people on point, and it's always assumed that there are people out there paying attention to your flanks and stuff that's in your immediate vicinity, because that's what your lower level commanders would be looking after. So
Understood. Yep. Thank you.
Yep.
I'll. Anyways, I like to send out scouts ahead to see what's going on.
Sure.
But yeah.
Okay. All right. No problem. Okay. Third company.
I would like to kind of continue marching in my current formation down to this road crossing here. So, maybe see what's going on with the work party, and then proceed to the arrow on the map there.
Okay. All right. Good luck.
Oh, thank you.
Don't worry, I wasn't sincere, but
I did want to ask though. When you said I'm paying everything for the extra sauce,
yes.
If you need me to pay that here, or is that up at the window?
You can pay in installments.
Installments.
Yeah, you can mail.
Wait, is that in U.S. dollars or Vietnamese dong?
I'm gonna use Klarna. Can I do that?
Yeah, we'll accept Klarna. Yeah, your payments. Lovely. Just the interest sucks, but You're already paying everything, so what difference does it make? All right, there we go. That's the turn. All right, let's see what Lawrence has to say. Let's move. I'm going to move the VC commander to red 1.
Of course. I just gave him his report, so yeah, I'll let you handle him.
Yep. Okay. Third company, you run into Viet Cong soldiers. Some of them are working on the road. Others are just kind of monitoring the situation. Screenshot is provided. And you guys are allowed to talk freely.
What's up, man?
I'm building a road.
How's that going?
Well, we decided to build a path through the jungle, so I have some guys on the lookout. Other are building a road, and I wanted to travel west to find the guys next to me because they should also be building a road, and it's desirable that our roads connect.
Okay, do you know where the other guys are? Or can you just like hear them?
No, I just appeared here, so no idea.
Okay, before I leave the channel, I do have one last question for the VC commander. Are you happy?
Happy. I would say I'm content. But VC commander, excuse me.
Yeah, the VC commander. Are you happy? Yes, you're defeating imperialism with each turn of the Earth. Good job. All right. One must imagine Sisyphus happy, folks. All right, so there you go. There's the absurdity. Let's see what the Americans are doing. Let's pop in on them. Oh, look at that. The Americans, this big, huge, massive, overwhelming power, and not sure what to do with themselves.
I'm going to pick someone.
I volunteer.
Right, Silo, well done. So you're not getting on the helicopter now?
Say that again?
You're not on the helicopters. You're going across the bridge.
All right.
Anyway,
I
and
mean,
everyone
can
else.
we just double back to the helicopters?
Maybe.
I will try to.
There was plenty of helicopters, that's for sure. So all the rest of you are staying in the open spaces and waiting for your helis to come back in, basically. That would be correct. Who's in command of the tanks? Did anybody say they were in command of the tanks?
The Marines.
Yeah, the Marines.
Okay.
Whoever was in charge of those.
All right, I think we're good to go.
All right, words I like to hear. I think we're good to go. All right. So what sort of dilemmas are the Americans struggling with?
Okay, they're starting to embrace the craziness, Marshall.
Good. Yeah, they have like overwhelming power and unclear orders, not sure what to do with it all.
I'm basically just moving them like one square.
Yeah,
one
that's
grid square. Is that all right?
Yep, that's fine. Yep. They're not even near the enemy either, but that's okay.
Right, the tanks are rolling into Bradford, or whatever it's called.
Yeah. All right.
So we'll just have them on the edge.
Well, so far their mission is a resounding success. You're consuming taxpayer resources for absolutely no discernible result.
Oh, I just gave my players one of my player a 3-page long form to fill just to enter this microwave relay station here.
Excellent. Now that's how to do it. That is brilliant, Lawrence. I love that. I got to see that.
You can see it in Red 5, the vocal Red 5 channel, in the text discussion linked. Or I can send it to you directly.
Red 5 channel. I don't see anything in Red 5.
I DM'd you the file.
Perfect. Let's go ahead and view this. Download it as message text. Yes. Oh, I closed it. There we are. Request for official entry. Yes, there we go. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. This is a work of art.
The AI can be a heck of a help. This is the best use of AI I have found so far.
Yeah, it just generates whatever.
Exactly. Whatever rubbish you ask here.
Be sure to deny their request, of course, after they do all that work.
Of course. I mean, I'll have them wait one turn before getting there. Yeah.
There you go.
That's
my
beautiful.
accurate. That's my accurate. That's me using AI as a picture of a helicopter on the map there.
I see it. There we go. Peter the artist. Picasso's got nothing on you, dude. All right, let's go ahead and do the next turn then. Are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right. Good luck, guys. And keep those Americans on their toes. Make them give you the orders quick. And if you need me to help, I can. Just tell me. All right.
Okay.
Will you handle... Who handles Red 2, Marshall?
Red 2? Are they... who are they? Are they NVA or are they...
They're mixed. One NVA, one...
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'll handle Red 2 this turn. Actually, no, that's you.
Oh no, that's me. Yeah, my mistake. Sorry. All right.
Yeah, I'll handle the VC one for this turn. And then when he's,
I shall be okay. But yeah, as you want.
Okay, no worries. Okay, let's see. I wonder if I don't think I gave a screenshot to second company. So let's provide that in Red 1 or Red 2.
Red 2, I think.
All right. Okay. So headquarters and first company, you have no reports or updates at this time. What are your orders?
Lovely. I'd like to remain in Bancoat and Logue.
Okay. Second company, what are your orders?
Okay. Wait. Oh yeah, right.
Yeah. No worries. So I would like to continue marching along the waterway against handout scouts. And I do not hear anything, correct?
Correct. Just the natural sounds of life in the jungle.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, we'll move you down. Okay, and third company, you've been hanging out with the Viet Cong. What are your orders?
I'd like to proceed kind of en route, that image that I provided to that crossroads.
All right, let's see.
So we'll leave my VC comrades behind here and kind of just let them continue working on what they're doing. They're doing a good job. Everything seems up to code here, so we're just gonna move on.
All right. Don't forget, your men have shovels too, you know.
Yeah.
No, you probably think you're special, but you are not above doing a little bit of work, all right? Just saying.
I got it.
All right. Okay, Viet Cong Commander, what are your orders?
I supervise the construction of the path through the jungle.
Okay. You're doing very good, and at this rate, the work is probably going to be finished in about 6 or 7 months. So this is very good.
Good.
On schedule.
I know.
This is why I delegate my tasks out to my workers here.
Yeah, it's amazing.
They know what they're doing.
All right. Good job, guys. Good job. Let's do some screenshots for people who deserve screenshots. And now let's do some screenshots for people who don't deserve screenshots.
Oh. Oh, that's me.
Yeah. Good news is deserves got nothing to do with it. All right, there you go. Good luck. All right.
I guess I'm unworthy.
And I think, I don't know, we have somebody else coming in a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, Lawrence, who's commanding the VC around 82, point 82 on the map, right there?
So these are the two players that are AI and John Kriegsspiel.
Okay, I'm gonna move the other VC player down here, and then I'll move AI and John Kriegsspiel up.
Got it.
In contact with these guys. I mean, they're basically interrupting the turn because they run into NVA.
Sure. Also, wait.
And everybody's turn here is processed now.
Oh, wait.
All right, guys. Okay,
oh my
so
goodness.
third company, you are now in contact with 2 additional Viet Cong commanders, and you may communicate freely. Okay?
What's up? How we doing, guys?
Great.
Hello.
Oh, by the way,
How's this road coming?
Well, we're just about to start up on it.
Okay, well, we got a timetable to keep, so let's not delay out anymore.
We're not delaying. We've been working on it. What have you been doing?
Excuse me, sir. AI, John Kriegsspiel, while I do appreciate your description, or your written description of your movement, may I request you to fill in this form to actually, properly describe your movement orders?
You want us to write orders on here?
No, I just gave you the form to fill in to describe your movement orders on red one discussion channel, like the VC, like I just did red one VC where we are in open discussion, and there you go.
Yes, I see it. Thank you.
Yeah, you can check in the different.
All right. Nothing like paperwork. I'd actually like to see that one. I don't know why I can't see these. These probably... Oh, you know what? I think there's a little... let me see here. Let me go to the...
Oh no, I think all of my players will be filling forms when this game finishes.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Let's go ahead and look at this. Movement actions in detail. Form M Delta /13. Movement actions in detail. Unit name symbol as appears on roster. That's great. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a work of art, Lawrence. Good job.
Well, I think it's ChatGPT's a good job, but yeah.
I can't think of anything better, better use of it. All right, let me go back to, or I am in the umpire. I got to check in on Peter, see how he's doing with the Americans.
I think you're doing a good job too. And as long as you're doing a good job for America, we appreciate and support you. You just keep doing that.
Thanks for the support.
There we go.
You're welcome.
I feel
by
inspired.
Center. Lovely. Hello.
All right.
I don't know anything about communism really. This is fucking John's talking about
It's
Legos.
it's
I'm gonna,
not about communism.
I have
It's
a
about
plan, though.
administration.
I'm gonna go back and be the reincarnated corpse of Lenin and just be like, it's whatever I want it to be. So get with the program or you're fucked. I think that's within. He wants us to be absurd, right? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. As long as whatever you ask them to do is
Oh, I'm not asking no, except
is
for
very
I've asked-
nebular.
Yeah. I've asked the Americans to get me good pictures. That's all I've asked. I've said, make sure you give me good pictures for the media.
All right, Peter, how are we doing?
We're good. Moving the troops on the map.
It looks like some teleported.
That's where the little helicopters came in.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a lot more than 4 blocks, but I'm okay. Fair enough, brother.
So was it four blocks per helicopter? How many helicopters? I thought they all came on helicopters.
Yeah, they've got 4, but that's okay. Basically, it's 4 blocks at a time can move by air, but we can
Yeah,
retcon
they all
that and just
came on.
call it good.
It's kind of like like when you see those trains in India, kind of thing. They were just kind of hanging on to every bar and hook that was.
Man, and
So I guess
I complain
the
about
marching-
the Amtrak.
I guess the marching rate is like only 1/3 of the movement rate.
It depends.
In a jungle, right?
Yeah, if they're on
like
a road,
1/3 or 1/4.
Oh yeah, yes, that's right. You got it. Okay, are we ready to do the next turn?
Yes.
All right, here we go. All right, time for the next turn. Headquarters. It's now 7:15, I think. I don't know. I've kind of lost track of the time, but 7:15 sounds like a good time. There we go. All right. Headquarters. Command, what do you want to do?
I think it's as good a time as ever to remain here in the village.
That's a great choice. Okay, second company, what do you want to do?
Our second company will actually, let me see. We're going to continue marching inside the waterway.
Very well.
Quick question. Is there a crossing ahead of us that we're going to encounter another part of the spring? But I think there's a crossing, correct?
Yeah, you can get across that. It's a stream, really. It's not a full-on river.
Okay.
You can get across, no
okay.
problem. Yeah, you could wade across it.
Understood. We're just going to continue.
Yeah. You can tell I'm from California where we don't have water. So what do I know? I see a blue line and I think it's, a little tiny trickle. All right, there we go. Okay, third company, orders.
All right. I'd like to set up in this crossroads right here. I'd like to essentially garrison it. I kind of think that this is where I am. I'm not really sure, but if I'm not there, then the circle is where I'd like to be.
Okay, why is the circle drawn around Hawaii?
What?
Well, answer the question.
Because I felt like it.
Yeah, there we go. All right, Hawaii is where you'd like to be, but sadly, I think you're in the location you want to be in, but that's not the one you want to be
My goodness.
Yep, that's where you're at.
Okay.
I'll prove it to you.
Cool.
With the screenshot.
You would do that for me?
Yeah, of course. I believe in fair play. There you go.
Oh, of course.
That is where you are at.
Okay.
I think we just set a world record for the
Cool.
smallest Kriegsspiel screenshot, but there you go.
I want you to know this is my second game of Kriegsspiel.
Wow. Yeah,
I'm having a great
This is a
time.
perfect. This is a standard game.
Yeah, this is how it normally is, right, guys?
Yeah.
If I may, I believe that to truly find where you are, you must first find your inner self. So,
True.
in that regard, I believe you're about halfway to finding where you are. If you keep it up, maybe you'll be able to orient yourself properly in the world and in your own self, sense of being. But until you do that, please continue on.
Not sure if the party's going to agree here, but that's okay. Viet Cong commanders, what do you want to do?
Head east towards the objective.
All right. Towards the objective.
Head east towards the objective.
All right. You guys will continue on. All right. I'm going to be moving you back to your channel.
Are we supposed to have private channels?
Yeah,
We
you'll
do
go
not
back.
need to be in marching column anymore. We can spread out into, like how you would walk through a jungle.
Wow. All right. All right. Good luck, guys. Okay. I hope I picked the right people.
I think so.
Okay. And then I'm afraid. Let's see. Left wing here. Fyodor is your name. I know you. You just keep changing your name in Discord. You're going to probably end up in another channel. I think it doesn't matter. You're fine. Whatever. Leave you here. All right. Good luck, guys.
Bye.
Yep. I'll be providing screenshots momentarily.
Thank you.
How's your road? Do you build this?
All right. I've posted the same screenshot 3 times. All right, gentlemen.
No way.
I've posted a screenshot for each of you. Good luck.
No, I don't have a screenshot. Wait.
Marshall, I updated the form on our location.
Thank you.
I don't have a screenshot.
Yeah, the screenshot's in Red 2. There's one for each
Thank
of
you,
you.
sir.
Just share them out amongst yourselves.
I don't have that.
All right. There we go. They've all got the same screenshot 3 times.
Beautiful.
That's one for each. You each got a screenshot. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, there's a mention. That means I think the form. John Kriegsspiel has returned his form. So
That's beautiful.
That will be up to you to approve or deny the form, or what you want to do with the form. That's all you. All right.
I mean, I asked him to repeat the form every time he moves. So.
Wow. All right. Absolutely. Here we go. All right. I'm going to check in on the Americans.
Thus far, so that's good, I guess. Tyler, seeing as you can see them kind of moving, do you want to like deviate and land somewhere else, or are you going to land in the spaces they've left? I will take that as landing in the spaces they've just left.
What about the other group?
All right.
Known enemy positions. America. Yeah, sure. The Americans are in America.
Oh, you're reading the form. Nice.
Yeah.
All right, Peter.
Yeah.
What's the scoop? All well?
Yeah. So Blue 3 is kind of making its way towards the airport along this road.
All right. Hey, we might have some enemy contact.
Do it this way. So yeah, they're just in this kind of airport tower area here. I guess I'll ask them how they want to deploy once they get an inkling that there's an enemy around. But
Yeah, they probably can't be seen through that building, but yeah, there's VC on that road. I don't know what the VC are doing. It's a question for Lawrence.
Where?
Right here.
Here. He's waiting for the form to be inspected.
Oh, perfect.
By the party officials, so he can enter the microwave relay station.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. If those soldiers come any further down that road, they'll be spotted. They'll see each other.
Got it.
Let me ask you this, Peter. Do we want to go ahead and give them an extra 60 seconds of movement and spot them?
Sure. Yeah, I'll move everything else as
Yeah,
well. So,
I mean, you can just move like their lead block even and just say, look, your lead elements report they see armed men in blue or black clothing.
Yeah, they're kind of they're
distance.
coming around that tower area there. So yeah, that's about right, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's get some action happening here.
Yeah.
See how the Americans react to that, and then Lawrence, you'll want to go ahead and report that now to the VC.
Now, all right.
Yep, go ahead and report now.
And I'll report the opposite view as well.
I think the instruction for artillery use is way too simple.
Yes,
I think we should have an update on the use of artillery. Let me find it. I'll give it to you.
All right.
I think we've actually lost some American players.
Yeah, it looks like
if you're looking, yeah, I think we might have lost 2 American players.
Huh.
Potentially.
Oh, classic. All right.
Let me.
To do with the populace.
All right. You got a good handle on it then, I presume. Did you get me good? Did you get me good pictures now?
Sir, the mountains are beautiful in the background.
Fantastic.
Are you ready for your report?
Yes.
Yes.
Suppose.
Okay, so Marines, you're kind of making your way through these kind of narrow streets on the outskirts of the city, and you're now just outside the stadium along the Duong Li Loi road there, that kind of main road that travels around the southern part there. You got the old microwave, so if you've got any popcorn that you want to throw in there, you're more than welcome. And I think it's Nuts. You're following up with your squad, and General, you are securing the military compound cemetery area there.
Lovely.
Okay. Apart from.
All right. Let's see here. NVA. Okay, no changes so far to report. What are your orders?
Did we get a
We're doing
screenshot?
HQ?
Yeah, this is
Yes.
HQ, yeah.
I'd like the headquarters in the first company to remain in the village. Thank you.
Very well. Okay, second company.
Quick question. Did we receive the screenshot?
Did you get a screenshot? I don't know.
No, we did not. Did we supposed to? I guess not.
Do you deserve a screenshot?
I guess not.
All right, then you're not getting one. Sorry.
Okay. Then I'm just going to continue. Oh, thank you. I'm just going to actually. I will start marching north to climb the hill and stop when I reach the top of the.
All right. There you go. That's always good. Go uphill. Best
Indeed.
best
That
way to
time,
march. Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right. Third company orders.
I'd like to hang out at this crossroads. I'd like to get my guys kind of into the tree line, set up the mortars behind them, and just kind of sit and wait.
Okay. When you say which way do you want to face?
Toward the road.
Okay. There's a lot of
So-
roads here.
You want me to you want me to draw it out?
Yeah, you can. You can.
Okay.
All right.
1 second. Apologize, I come unprepared.
I know. Let me see here.
We
Red
do not
2
see any.
screenshot.
We do not hear any stuff happening. Correct?
No. You hear the normal sounds of a Tuesday in Vietnam. Okay.
Kind of want to just like line my guys up along the road here, facing the road. Just get them in the tree line. Mortar in the back.
Okay.
It does beg the question if we hear the normal sounds of a Tuesday. If it is a Tuesday,
How can we tell it's a Tuesday by the sound?
well, it's the normal sounds of a Tuesday. If it wasn't a Tuesday, would it be the normal sounds of a Tuesday?
But what defines the normal sounds of a Tuesday?
And what defines Tuesday?
These are life's mysteries.
These
guys.
are great questions.
Yeah. The Tuesday is just Monday's dumber, younger little brother, you know?
It's unfortunate he won't be getting into the same college.
Nope.
You don't even want to know about Wednesday.
Yeah. Good luck, guys. All right. How's it going, guys?
Got it. I
Excellent.
think just finished.
Pretty good.
Thank you.
Did you guys get your screenshots?
Yes.
Yeah, there's one for
I
each.
No. No.
I don't even know where.
Yeah, there's one screenshot for each of you. It's the same screenshot, but it's one for each of you.
But I'm not in red too.
Oh.
Why are you not in red 2? You're supposed to be, Theodore.
I'm not there too.
All right, let's
Come on, guys.
arrange it. Let's give you red 2. There you go. Now you have red 2.
Thank you.
And
Thank
you
you.
have red 2. And you have red 2. Let's see here. Everybody's got red 2. I feel like Oprah.
I have updated the form.
All right, good job.
Thank you.
You guys understand that the paperwork is the point. All right, good luck,
It
everyone.
matters. It's almost as important as achieving every objective.
That's right. That's right. Okay. We could check in with Peter. Why does this always move when I scroll? Here we go.
Coffee fields above the airport instead of going to the airport.
Oh, okay, okay. So you want to land in that little space just north of the cemetery, and then just make sure that that road is secure. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You were kind of almost landing in that kind of area, so you land and you deploy, and you're all good. So yeah, you're kind of parallel now with the main body of Blue 3. You're kind of in amongst the coffee fields there a little bit.
Secure the coffee,
Okay.
guys. Secure the coffee.
Secure the coffee.
That's right. That's
Ne-
very
ne-
important.
Ness Cafe.
Remember what we are fighting for. All right.
That's right.
Back we go.
Now that was a fantastic brief from Officer Pete, and I just want to say we got to stop those Vietnam from microwaving the water, just like he said. All right, guys. Now you make sure you get that handled. You do a good job. Everybody back here at home is supporting you. You're doing fantastic, and make sure you secure that coffee. We all know how important that is. And I'll make sure to have some popcorn, some ice cream, and some sandwiches back for you when you get back. All right, boys. You're doing a fantastic job.
Thank you.
I know who I'm voting for in the next election.
You're voting for me. So. Oh boy. Oh boy, you missed it, Pete. I set up. It was great. You told. I don't know why it's the map or whatever. You told him there was a microwave place next to like a water place, so I ripped off of that. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah. I said that if you wanted to go in there and put a bag of popcorn in, be my guest, basically.
Yeah.
No,
The microwave
fantastic.
relay station next to the waterworks. Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. All right, guys. We're ready
So,
for the next turn?
I would say that just to give one of the players in Blue 2 a bit of interest, while the Marines and the tanks are doing their parade down the main streets, the other squad might catch a glimpse of the Viet Cong as they're retreating south.
Yeah, absolutely. That's fine. Yeah, they'd have some
kind of
guys out on point, scouting around. No problem.
Just kind of put them over there just to make it a little
All
down
right.
by that church.
So far, it's been marching simulator and road building simulator for everyone, but
Not only that, file forming, forms filling simulator as well.
yeah, Kriegsspiel, the game, has come out with 2 new expansions: DLC, road construction simulator, and paperwork simulator.
I've been waiting on these DLCs for a long time.
Yeah, me too. I need the money. All right, guys.
We may have lost a US player, possibly.
One.
I don't know why.
I thought we
one.
lost just one. Okay.
So we're doing good.
That happens. Sometimes people they got to go.
Yeah.
All right. Back to it next turn. Good luck, guys.
We can take their base.
All right.
That's
Okay. Let's see here. Commander-in-Chief. You receive a phone call from the town, from the city, Manmy Thought, whatever, and the phone call reports that there are significant American presence. Americans are basically moving through the city. So
that is significant.
Yeah. So Americans are present there. Yeah, they're there. All right. Orders. Headquarters, first company orders.
Well, gentlemen, I believe this is a wonderful time to remain in the village.
Okay.
So true.
All right.
All reliable.
Second company, what are your orders, sir?
Would like to reach the hilltop and to that road. I think that's a regular road, correct?
Yep, that's a road. Yep. You want to go up that road?
Yeah, I would like to make form a column on that road once we reach that and start marching west.
West.
Actually, no. No. We're just going to stay on top of the hill. Not.
You want to
We're
go
gonna wait
east?
for the tow company. No, we're not gonna go east. We're just going to climb the hill and stay there. We're going to wait for the third company.
Okay.
Make future orders and stuff.
All right. Let's do this. And let's give you a screenshot. And there we go, I think. Gosh, I hope I did that right. If not, oh well. All right. Good luck, guys.
Yep. Thank you.
Oh, I guess third company doesn't get to do anything.
Yeah, what does third company want to do?
I'd like to proceed west and join up with the second company.
Oh, like you knew they were there all along, huh?
We have radios.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, we communicate.
All right, yeah, you can join up.
All right, cool. Make sure you put us in the same VC chat.
All right, you're there.
Cool, thanks.
Why is some Vietcongs emoting fire on our...
Oh, don't worry about it.
Everyone knows what is going on and all.
I believe it's important for the political.
031-802. Under and then up.
Yeah, 802.
So 031.
Oh, you're talking about 25.
Yes.
Oh, I was thinking 57.
25
okay.
and 57.
Well, 25 is at
Right next to 57?
801 is 57.
Oh, yeah, just in that general area. Just give him like a few grids.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
Sounds amazing. No confusion at all. They're occupying the city. Maybe they're going to relocate that enemy infrastructure.
So 80103.
All right. What are those Americans doing? Are they taking over the city?
I hear Wake's North Korean voice, actually.
What? I'm. Wait, what? What'd you say?
Have you got a North Korean voice going on for the other team?
You know what? No, I had a Russian one, but I did just have ChatGPT make me up an absurdist Vietnamese civilian character for me to roleplay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Mr. Pham, the collector of reasons. So Pham Quoc Toi. So,
Pham Quoc Toi.
Yeah, Pham Tập Quay.
It's fucked. Sounds like fucked up guy, but yeah.
No, he's actually pretty cerebral.
Okay.
Based on this, so kind of a chill dude.
Okay. All right, there you go. Shit's going down.
All right. I'm just waiting for Lawrence. Yeah. Let's see what he's... There he is. No? Let's see what he's up to. Where did he go? Oh, he's down there. Red 5. How's it going, Lawrence?
Proof of a badly filled form.
Ah, okay. Means like I have to write those. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right. The Viet Cong are learning the importance of paperwork. I'm not sure that was a substantial element of their practice, but maybe so.
I need to just quickly jump down to Blue 3.
Yeah, no problem. All right, we're just standing by, waiting for the umpires to finish their turn with their players. Go ahead and drop another screenshot for Red just because. All right. Screenshots get a little bigger once they become static, or they represent an aggregation of information from various sources. So a screenshot isn't always just what you can see with your eyes. It's your overall situational awareness over the span of the turn, which in this case is about 15 minutes. So a little bit bigger one this time. All right, let's see here. Let's go to 0800.
They're going to take the airfield now.
All right.
Should we say that the Americans get a few licks into those Viet Cong as they're retreating? They had their mortars set up, and
yeah, if they have everything in order, yeah, they can. Just tell them, yeah, they've inflicted some casualties, and that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Where did they inflict casualties?
On the Viet Cong, nothing significant. Don't worry about it. You don't have to mess with anything. Just they are probably going to be forced to move, though. I'm going to retreat.
All right, yeah. Unfortunately, the officer is busy filling in the report form to report to the other commanders. So
yeah, I don't think the Viet Cong did a lot of paperwork, but
yeah, but I don't know. I mean, the 3 players here are filling a form for road construction.
Oh, important. Yeah. Well, they do want to get paid, I'm sure. Okay.
Exactly.
Right. Oh, they've ordered an artillery strike.
Yes.
Okay.
By the players, yeah.
Who did? The Americans?
Yeah.
Okay. After a turn delay, yeah. It's up to you.
Yeah. I'm not even going to look at it. Maybe I will have a look just to see what it looks like.
Yeah, and the player here down south also requested an artillery strike, but he failed to select a primary and secondary ammunition type, so unfortunately he will have to do it over.
Okay, so I'm good to go. Are these Viet Cong remaining in this location for this turn?
They just came here, so but
They might-
if they are, so yeah, they were supposed to stay here, but they weren't aware of the American presence.
I don't know if you want to make a reaction for them on that. Maybe they'll fall back. I don't know.
Probably.
Oh shit! Coming down on them. Back into the paddy field. So.
Yeah, that's 600 meters away. So I don't know if these. And yeah, there are buildings between them, so they should be pretty much safe.
Might get some kind of long range small arms fire, but nothing.
Exactly, a long range skirmish.
Okay, let me know when shells land because those are going to be audible.
Yeah. Okay, I'm good to go to the players.
Okay, no artillery has been fired yet, correct?
Not yet. No.
Okay.
No, they just ordered it just this last turn. So.
No problem. All right, thanks. I'll go to my NVA guys.
Big here.
Hello.
All right, guys. No changes. Headquarters, what are your orders?
I'd like to remain in position.
All right, good job. Let's see here. And second company, your orders.
I would like the rest of the stragglers left behind to catch up with the main body of the force on top of the hill and reorganize and spread out on the hill.
All right. Yeah, unfortunately, carrying mortars is heavy work, and so they're lagging behind a little.
I do understand.
All right. Third company orders.
I'd like to remain here with second company, and again come out of column formation, kind of conglomerate towards the headquarters, and then I guess like disperse, like good spacing between the units.
A quick question: do we have bayonets?
Yes.
Oh, that's good to know.
I get the idea.
All right, let's give you a screenshot. In red 2, there we go. Boom. All right, good luck, guys.
Yeah, but you can hear rifle fire there.
All right.
Okay, so what would you like to do? You're kind of in control of the airport now.
Continue engaging the enemy, I guess. If they're still there.
You're gonna go across the main road towards the military camp there.
Hmm. Wait, the military area? What, the military area on the other side of the city?
Yeah, yeah. You're thinking there on the east side of the city because you're in the airport
No,
now.
I don't think we need to do that. Yeah, no.
Okay. What would you like to do?
Just, I think if we've secured the airfield, I think we've secured the airfield. That's it. Do we need to do anything more?
I mean, we could try to pursue them.
If they're moving towards the military, they're just gonna run into blue too.
Isn't that a good thing?
Yeah, but then we don't need to follow them because they're gonna run into blue too.
Well, we don't have any other orders, so I think we might as well.
Secure the highway. Those are our orders. We can move out to secure the move out along the highway and secure the highway just in front of the airport.
Yeah. How do you want to secure the highway?
Okay. Realistically, just have troops patrol up and down the highway, I guess. Just have troops patrol up and down the highway.
But you're going to use the airport as a kind of a base for your
to patrol along the highway. This is asking to get ambushed, but that is sort of what we're supposed to do.
So you got like three platoons in the airport area, basically making sure nothing can pass. But Tyler, your platoon is kind of out on this coffee road. So do you want to join them in the airport, or what do you want to? do?
I'd like to go to the road intersection to the north of the airfield.
Okay.
And just make sure that's secured, basically. Make sure nothing goes in, rather.
Okay, so you're kind of. Do you want to go onto the road and then go up, or do you want to go across the coffee fields, the fields? How do you want to do that?
I would rather go through the coffee field.
Okay, all right. Very good. I think that's everyone. I'll be back to you later.
All right. Right now, you believe that you possess the highway, but later in life, you will realize that the highway possesses you. All right. Just have to be philosophical there. All right. Blue 2, let's check in on the other Americans.
Has your artillery been accepted? Let me roll a dice.
What?
Yes, it's been accepted.
Yeah.
So you got a little radar-esque voice coming back to you, saying, "Yeah." What you say?
Boys, we ain't gonna let you down.
Every time.
But beyond that, just wanted to general, your squad. It was kind of like hanging on the west flank of the city. Do you want to keep it there, or do you want to kind of move it in?
Push to the east.
Okay, so you're pushing through the city. You're pushing to the sound of guns, basically.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, so your tanks have come through onto the side there, along just close to the main road. The Marines have come through as well, very close to the main road, near. Should we say is very close? So you got like where you got 68. You're kind of just a little north of that section, the tanks and the Marines. The other squad. Under
on the airfield.
Yeah, you kind of got into the center. So yeah, you're actually at the edge of the airfield there. Yeah, that's a good one. That's kind of where you come out from the city to the sound, to the idea of where
I guess I've captured the airfield now.
You do look across, and you can see that indeed the Marines have taken the towers. The soldiers, sorry, the US soldiers have taken the towers and overlooking the airstrip there. So yeah, you've definitely taken that.
All right, how's it going, Lawrence?
So many forms to fill. So many.
I know. The Empires always win every Kriegsspiel.
Especially this one. I'm planning on informing these players that his actions have been noted by the committee, and that the committee disapprove of his actions.
Excellent. All right, just waiting on Peter. He's got a lot of stuff to manage, and he likes to do the descriptions and stuff D&D style. So.
Oh, of course.
The Americans have so many units, and they just don't know what to do with themselves. It's kind of funny. They're sorting it out. It looks like they're starting to make sense, and they have some sort of a plan, and they're actually acting on it, which is really good to see. But so far, the winner so far is the North Vietnamese army commander, who has not done anything the whole battle. He's winning by far. Like, he's lapping everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the objective that's how you win.
Well, if you don't know what you're really supposed to be doing, if you don't have an objective, then moving or doing anything is probably worse than doing nothing, So at what point he does nothing, I think he's kind of doing the smart thing.
Sure, yeah, of course.
And
I mean, if you don't do anything, do you have to feel? Well, yes, of course, you have to get approved to do nothing. But yeah, the form is a little bit shorter.
Yes, it is. All right, let's see what Americans are doing. They're still tied up. Let me check in on them.
What?
Like our troops are on the river, the Earsur River.
They're not on the river. I'm by the airfield and he's by the church.
Well, we don't want to. We don't.
You're not far from the river, but you're not on the river.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We're staying stationary. Not a man is to move.
Do you know what? I'm gonna give you a screenshot next time.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, all right.
Apart from that, what are the Rangers and the tanks doing? Are they traveling into that field of fire, or engineers, Marines, Rangers? Yeah, those guys.
Rangers.
What?
Rangers? The Marines. So I've gone back to the American War of Independence.
Okay. They're staying on the airfield. not passing the Highway 14 and to stay on the north side of that highway.
There you go.
And
You can't see it,
remember,
but I've done it.
remember the motto of the Rangers: only you can prevent forest fires.
That's right.
Yeah.
That was my campaign slogan. I want us today.
By the way, where the fuck is this church you're talking about?
Well, anyway, Americans. Okay. Did any artillery shells land yet? You there, Peter?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Any artillery hit yet or not yet?
I'm going to say so. So they kind of made a little adjustment, but it's going to kind of land around the 25 there, that kind of area there.
Yeah, that's fine.
So they may catch a few of the Viet Cong as they're kind of retreating into the fields there, but again, not major.
Yeah, perfect. All right.
Major
All right.
damage.
And I'll report all this to, I'll report the sound. So Lawrence, let everybody know that they hear the sound of artillery landing in the direction of the city.
Sure. All right.
All right. Good luck.
Do we roll for the artillery strike?
Peter's already done it.
Oh, that's perfect. All right.
All right. Good luck.
Nothing in particular. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Set up a shop in these positions and then hang out for a couple turns and then see what happens.
Okay, guys.
Hey, Marshall.
Okay, so report. All of you hear the sound of thumping in the distance in the direction of the city. That's artillery. You recognize it as artillery. So artillery shells are landing somewhere in that vicinity. Okay.
In the city? We're just being fired from the city.
You can't see. You just know that there's artillery shells, and after a few minutes, you will see some smoke from that direction. It's not a lot of smoke, so there's no raging infernos, but there are obviously shellings happening. Okay.
Exactly which direction on the compass?
That would be northwest.
Northwest, okay.
Okay.
Got it.
All right. Headquarters and first company orders.
The headquarters and first company will continue to remain in Banco Umlaut.
Wonderful. Okay. Second company orders. And you're gonna see that smoke and everything pretty easily, even though there's trees and stuff. You're gonna have a view.
Understood. Yep. You said it's northwest, correct?
Yeah, actually, it's more north for you.
Or north.
Yeah, more north for you.
Great.
Yeah.
It's better actually that way. Yes.
So
I want my mortar to. I think third company will explain where will the mortars go in the screenshot. That will be more clear. So I want just my mortar to stick with his mortar, but the rest of my company will spread out and follow the road, but not march on the road. March, both sides of the road, but not on it, and follow it down the hill. But once we reach spring, we're not gonna cross it. We're just gonna stay in the trees, hide, and see what's going on.
This is loosely what we're thinking, Marshall. Second and third company are gonna kind of put their mortars into one force, and then second company will go south. I'll go north. We'll kind of set up in the tree line near the river, but not cross it, and we're just gonna kind of sit and wait.
Okay. I see what you're doing. I thought he was going to go down the road, more or less. Is your screenshot only for second or third company?
Second. Am I accurate here, or am I off?
No, you're pretty darn close. But second company gave me orders to proceed down the road.
It is similar. We're not just going to use the road to go down that way, but not march on.
Yeah, you're not gonna use the road itself except as a guide. So third company is gonna move to that line more or less, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of just on the ridge of the hill here, kind of overlooking that river.
Yep, no problem.
Also, quick question. How much ammo do we have for our mortars? A round or two?
How much you have? You have enough ammo.
Enough
I
ammo,
thought
but like,
get like one bullet
what
each.
is the description of enough?
Okay, now I see
I
a
believe you should
screenshot.
find it in yourself to answer that question.
Yeah, don't be greedy. All right, you have to share.
No, like, yes, yeah.
This is
Please, but
communism. And hey, who's got the
I would like.
toothbrush? Who's? I need the toothbrush. Somebody give me the toothbrush. All right, good luck, guys. All right. All right. Yes, I know. Communism does not seize personal property. There's a difference. They are not coming for your toothbrush. Personal property and private property are different, but it's a good joke. All right. Let's check in on the American team.
Okay.
But anyway,
Why?
Have you seen the screenshot?
No. Oh
Take
yeah.
it.
Oh, there's a screenshot now. Yay!
Where?
What are those symbols in front of us?
If you look closely, you'll see that they are Irish wolfhounds.
What? What?
Wait, what is the symbol in the gray? The gray symbol? Are those like sheep?
They're wolfhounds. Irish wolfhounds.
Okay, and the ones to the south? Are those just
Oh, they're like young Irish warriors from the 11th century. I'm just
What are they
promoting.
doing?
No, well, I'm just promoting my hiking of Ireland campaign while I show you the screenshot.
I'm
anyway.
so confused.
Anyway,
Stop thinking. No stupid questions.
Anyway, so I can't make an accurate sound of artillery firing, but anyway, the sound. Yeah, there you go. Cheers, nuts. So artillery sounds out and impacts in and around the area of the Ying Kong Tru Road and location 25, and you kind of hear like that classic, that Hollywood casualty scream go off, but you're unsure of the actual effectiveness of it because you were kind of they were kind of still retreating while your order was going in. So
okay, are we facing the Irish wolfhounds?
They're no longer there. They're not on my map.
Okay.
So we all have schizophrenia and are seeing Irish people. It's fine. The one time we get to see.
Gareth, shut the fuck up. There's no mental health issues in our army.
Anyway,
we are a perfectly sane army with no problems.
What's happening?
No, there's no schizophrenia in our army.
The Marines are going to extend themselves onto a line on the southeast side of the airfield, positioning themselves in buildings and defensive positions.
And the tanks?
They're going to move into the open space between the military area and the sort of cul-de-sac to the southeast of the military area.
Is there any reason why you're feeling like you need to be so specific?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Nuts, what are you going to do with your squad? You've taken a good position up and around the church. The enemy's retreated from you.
What?
It's a little cross with a cross on top of it.
Yes, perfect. I will just stay.
Yep. Okay. And then, General, where would you like to put your troops?
Where Gareth's going?
You're just going.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm in the city, right?
Yeah.
So
You have a
I'm gonna.
screenshot.
Yeah, but that's not. Wait, is that mine?
Well, the fog of war does its trick. Let's give these guys some screenshots. All right, that's done. Oh, let's see if I have some smoke. Oh boy. That should just want smoke. Fire big can get deleted. Fire medium can get deleted. Do we have smoke? Here we go. We have some smoke. That doesn't do anything, does it? Trying to be cute, it's not working.
As to where the other US soldiers are, essentially. So, what's your plan?
Do we have anything new to do?
I'm gonna give you a screenshot. Here we go. Look at this. That's how nice I am. One second. So there's a little picture of a plane that I drew on there, but you don't have to worry about that because that's gone now. Go. Blue 3. So this is going into Blue 3 channel, okay? So you should be able to see that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just been dropped in there, so you can see where you guys are just about currently.
All right.
So you've secured the airfield, and Tyler is essentially overseeing the crossroads to your northeast. So what would you like to do there? And the Blue 2 forces look like they're advancing across the road.
How's it going, Lords?
It's going good. I may have lost connection. I'll be back soon.
Okay. All right, we're just waiting for the Americans to finish up. And as soon as Peter comes back, we can resume. All right, we good? Checking in, Peter. You're muted.
Oh, am I?
There you are. Well, I didn't hear you.
Okay. Just heavy breathing. That was all.
Tiring, isn't it? I know. Are we ready?
Yes. Yeah. So they're advancing in the northern section here towards Bancosia. And yeah, everything's in a general advance now.
Okay, wonderful. All right. We'll give it another turn. Here we go. All right, guys.
All right.
Sorry for the delay. Just the Americans are taking some time. Headquarters. Okay, so yeah, you heard artillery. You get another phone call. The Americans are moving to the southeast on their way out of town now. They're moving into the rice fields and stuff down there, but they're on the move.
Interesting.
All right, orders to headquarters first company. Any orders?
Yes. I think we're going to proceed now northwest from Banco Low on this trail that leads to the northwest until we reach a fork. We're then going to take a more paved road until we reach the location of my subordinates.
All right. That's too bad. You were doing so well. Okay. All right.
I did enjoy the village, but unfortunately, I believe it is now time for me to take my morning constitutional.
All right, fair enough. Okay, second company, orders.
I would like to continue down this road. And I would like my mortar and also, if it is okay with the third company's mortar to advance a bit more northwest, but still be on top of the hill.
Yes,
Okay.
I agree with this.
Okay, third. Okay, so second company's going to advance. You said.
Yes, along like the same pattern, same tactic.
Okay. And third company is going to do what?
I want to set up shop along the screenshot that you provided with me. The ridge line that touches the line that says 2. I want to set my infantry up alongside that ridge.
Okay. All right. Oh, I need to tell both of you guys that you see there are American forces, or it looks like enemy forces, emerging from the city. There's an incredible number of them. You can't make out a lot of detail, but you can clearly see that stuff is moving.
Where at on the map?
Around the red numbers there, Dailo Jilong Road, around there.
Dailo Jilong.
Yeah, I'm pointing to it.
So
on my
north
map.
of us, most.
Oh,
right.
Of course. Dailo Jilong.
It's north of us in Compass, correct?
Yeah, it's north and it's immediately south of the Red Highway.
So Red Highway.
Red Highway is like.
I'm pointing to it right now.
I believe you gentlemen will have the ability to find it if you will only look.
Red Highway, like, is in front of us as well, kinda.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, well, we'll figure it out.
All right. Good luck, guys.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Let's find out what's going on with this weird stuff.
I just sit here and shoot at them.
All right. Why do we have miniatures on my beautiful Kriegsspiel map?
Oh, that's crazy, isn't it? I think you should delete them. I was trying to do something bonkers, Marshall. Sorry.
With dolls, huh? With dolls.
Yeah. Oh, don't
What's
delete.
going on?
Don't delete the little rat guy with the knives.
All right, I won't delete him. All right. Okay,
Thank you.
guys. Wow, I have no clue what you're doing, but all right.
All right. Okay. Apart from that, are the reserves moving forward?
He's not here, so I shall give it in his place. The reserves will stay.
Okay, and nuts.
Yes. Can I fire as soon upon the visuals?
Yeah,
or
you have to move a little bit out of your position, but yeah, you can do.
Yes. So in that case, I would move up to 61, 69, and 45, and I would personally move into the tower.
Excellent. All right then. Superb.
The Wizard of Oz.
Okay. Superb. All right. See you later.
I think you've gotten the effect.
All right, we'll figure it out then.
Here we go, guys. Are you ready for your screenshot? I'll just do your screenshot for you. Okay. Blue 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll put a little screenshot in for you. So.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Pete, did you get the artillery request?
Yeah.
Okay, is it accepted?
Hold on a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, these things take time.
Anyway, all right. So reports.
Say, talk to the general first about what we just found.
Sure.
Yeah, there's a big monster at Sansun.
Grid?
Which 82 and between 05. No, 05 between 82 and 83. So near the tower.
Between 0405 and 8283. Yeah, around right on that border.
Attention.
Yes.
As soon as you start talking about it, it disappears.
Oh.
Okay, never mind then.
So I don't know if
that might
had
be
the same
worse,
experience
but
as us,
still.
but we had a bunch of Irish wolfhounds in apparent sector before they disappeared too.
Huh.
Okay. Anyway.
Looks like the American soldiers are using a little LSD or something in the field, but whatever. Whatever it takes to get through the day. Well, I am missing a whole bunch of units. Let's see here.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna actually give a screenshot to the player who is here. Because I don't think he realizes what his situation is.
Okay. The NVA units disappeared. First company. Did I delete them?
NVA?
Yeah.
Where? I didn't touch it, so.
I must have deleted them. All right. Well.
That happens sometime in a bureaucracy. You lose track of some of your.
Right.
Yeah, some of your units.
I just need the objects. Should be additive load. I'll search. Maybe I'm doing that wrong. Objects, games. It's not right.
Okay, I'm back.
Here we are. All right. I think I deleted the NVA stuff. I'm gonna.
You need to make it again?
No, I already got it.
Okay. Was that while you were deleting all my orcs and things?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. It's the LSD use, you know, it's rampant. The drug use. All right. Okay, no problem. All right, are we ready for the next turn?
Yes, we are. Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right, guys. You see the Americans are slowly moving more or less in this direction, but they're moving through the city.
Okay.
I'll provide a screenshot for...
Good question, actually. Are they using transport, like trucks, armed vehicles and stuff, or just
tanks?
No, you don't see. They're on foot.
Okay.
They're on
They have
foot.
engineer companies.
Yeah, they're really
Yeah, they
heavy
do.
weapons and whatever, so don't put too much stock in that.
Okay.
All right. Let's
a
see
screenshot
here.
that I can actually use. This is crazy. What's happening right now?
Yeah, this is like very big intel.
This is like Freaky Friday.
Yeah, the sun
It's
shines on
Tuesday.
the sun shines on a dog's ass every now and then.
What is Tuesday?
We haven't figured that out.
Okay. Headquarters company, first company, what are your orders?
I believe in furtherance of our political and ultimately our moral objective, I would like to continue down the path that I have been following since maybe 15 minutes ago, through the woods to the northwest until we reach the fork, then taking the more paved road until I reach the position of my subordinates.
Remember the rule. Whenever you come to a fork in the road, you take it. All right, second company, orders.
We going to reform a column on the road and turn tail and start marching like back up the hill the way we came, and try to take a position close to our mortars in reserve.
Okay.
Yeah.
And third
Did we did we get a
company
screenshot
orders?
from like the update from our moves last turn?
Nope.
I think we did.
I don't know.
You might have sent us on that turn, kind of thing, immediately after we gave it orders.
Third company, what are your orders?
Okay. Well, last I had requested, it was for my guys to set up on this ridge line. Are they there? Are we?
Yes.
Okay. I want just quick like insight check. I want to make sure that they're like not in the clearings or the gardens or anything like that. Make sure that they're situated in the
rice
trees.
fields. Rice fields.
Kind of just situated in the forest areas.
Yeah.
Nice and quiet.
Yeah, they're undercover. Now this isn't dense forest. This is more like scrub, but yeah, they're in.
Okay.
They're undercover.
Okay. Yeah, and then we've got the mortars coming up to kind of back us up, correct?
Yeah.
Like cool. Yeah, let's keep the mortars as high as we can in as much like visibility as we can get them. Other than that, I'm gonna hang tight.
All right, I'll provide you with the screenshot.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Okay. Yes, works.
All right, man. It is raining information here. Okay. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Seems everything.
It's your choice to not move.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Marshall's back. Right. We're scooting off to our players now, Marshall.
Okay. All right, we're just waiting for Blue to update here, the Americans. Let's go ahead and peek in on them again.
So the Marines kind of pouring fire into that rubber field area. So they're in kind of full retreat under heavy fire.
Okay, this is good.
There.
Now, Nuts, what is our mission now that we have completed the coup?
Yes. So the mission is now that I want to radio command that I want the recon planes. Is that how I ordered the recon?
You just tell the Empire and they'll roll for it. Yeah.
Oh,
So wanna...
yes, perfect.
Sorry, I just heard that sounded like I want to radio command and complain.
No.
The trial to command. Isn't it hard, Captain Nuts?
No.
He's doing better than you.
I want to use the recon planes.
Oh, the recon. Right. Okay. You don't want to complain. You want to use the recon planes.
Yes.
Perfect. You want to use old complaints. Okay. All right.
Yes.
Where do you want the planes to go?
Yes. So the first one needs to recon the city in 8303, and the second one needs to recon the rice fields and the market in 8604.
Okay.
I want to use both. Yes.
So 8304 as well. Yeah, is that right? 8304 is the town.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then what was the last one?
The second one is 8604.
Okay.
Okay.
The fields there, I guess.
I guess he is doing. You're doing the helicopter landing there.
No, we're going down the road.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
That was not my orders.
Oh, that was. Oh, do you know what? Someone was writing circles on the map, and I was like exactly where you were saying you wanted to go, and I was going, bloody hell! There's one of the players got access to the main map, and then I see Marshall's in here, so it's fine.
Yeah.
He was okay. Apart from that, what do you want to do?
We walk down the highway, right?
Yes, and then I want to order the Marines and myself and the reserve platoon down here to move up on Highway 14 with the tanks in front.
And then on to Highway 21.
Yes.
All right, so you're joining the Blue 3, basically.
Yes.
Sure. If they're over there, I guess.
You're kind of they're at the airport, so
those were their orders, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they just so you know that the Blue 3 groups they were in Bancosia, and then they kind of retreated back to the airport. So you'll be very close to them in the next phase.
Okay.
All right.
I would like to request to be able to see next turn.
You want a screenshot? Are you sure you want a screenshot?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Send to Wolfhounds, please.
I'll see what I've got. I'll see what I've got in my saved objects file. All right. Catch you later.
What is going on?
Honestly, Gareth, I think you're taking this a little bit too seriously.
How we doing, Blue 3?
What's his name? The other
Tyler.
guy. Yeah, Tyler went. I think he went to go change his device or something, so he ain't here at the moment, but
Yeah, no
he
worries.
should be back sooner or later.
So you can tell him if I'm not around, but he's just secured that village up there, to your northeast, and you've returned to the airport. You can see the Blue 2 forces, the US forces, mobilizing and making their way up onto the road, and looks like they're going to go past you potentially, or meet up with you, or link up with you, or something like that. So, but what would you like to do?
They're on the highway, right? Yep. I'll follow them along the highway, I guess.
Okay. All right. Do you want to? And Tyler, you think he'll just remain at that crossroads village? Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. All right. I'll try and give you a screenshot next turn to reorientate yourselves. Back later.
All right, just waiting on Lawrence.
Okay.
What are your thoughts, Peter? How long do we want to keep this? We're approaching our initial deadline. We can go longer, or we can cut it shorter. Keep going, whatever.
I don't think too much more is going to happen, especially now the U.S. Marines are kind of moving off in a different direction.
Yeah, the Vietnamese are kind of consolidating. They've spotted the Americans, but now they're moving away. So, Where's Lawrence? Where's Lawrence? Where did he go? Let me check in on him. Hello, just checking in on Lawrence.
Oh, sorry, I finished already.
All right, great. Okay, guys. I think the two sides are starting to move away from each other. And if we continue in the same vein, we're just going to be here for hours playing Marching Simulator. Do we want to go ahead and wrap it up, or what? Thoughts?
I mean, I think I think we reached the point of absurdity that you wanted to.
Yeah,
to
I think so
prove.
too.
Yeah, the AIs was completely confused by how his authorization, his user's false authorization, was approved because the message was lost during communication, but John Kriegsspiel's authorization was accepted because it was actually reviewed by the committee and rejected afterwards.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and bring all the players up into the lobby. And so just go to each channel, tell them to report to the lobby, and I'll share the screen and we'll wrap up the game.
All right.
What is this here, Peter?
I'll have to go eat. I'll be back in 15 minutes or 20.
Peter, is that something you wanted there? Peter?
Sorry, it's yours.
Oh, I don't know if Peter did that or if that's something he wanted. Oh, he bounced out. He's in a different channel.
Oh, I don't know what that is. I'll have to go. I have to go eat. I'll be back in a few minutes. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's okay, Lawrence. We're gonna wrap up and debrief.
Sure. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, gentlemen.
There's a vortex area appears in your screenshot, and the recon planes get sucked into it.
It's funny.
Why indeed? Hello.
All right, guys. Let's report to the lobby. We're gonna wrap up.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, let's report to the lobby. We're gonna wrap up.
Sounds good.
Sure.
All right, let's report to the lobby. We're gonna wrap up.
Yes.
Oh, okay, there this game's been called. The fuck is that?
Haven't really.
All right, we're just gonna let everyone catch up here and make sure we've got all players here. We have a few in blue that we're waiting to catch up.
Looks like I have one red player. Maybe, maybe not. That is also somewhat uncaught up.
All right. All right, let's head up to the lobby. All right. Let's see here. Okay, anyone behind? Everyone's here? Done a quick final check to make sure everyone is here. It looks good to me. I will go ahead and share my screen. Just a second here. Let me go to, how do I do this? Peter, did you want your mysterious vortex there? Oh boy. All right. Let me share screen, stream. And there we go. All right. So you guys should all be seeing my screen. Okay. Mysterious vortex notwithstanding, which has now disappeared. Okay. Let's start with the Americans. What did you decide to do? How did you decide to, I guess, who's the commander-in-chief for the Americans?
Well, we've changed.
At the beginning or at the end?
Yeah, how did you make sense of what you were supposed to do? What did you determine your mission was? And what was your strategy here?
Okay, so I guess since I was the first one, I'll explain my thinking.
Sure.
My idea was that we were in a Kafka-esque game, so my plan was not the plan at all.
Good.
I deliberately set out to give confusing orders and not think too much, and sort of lent into the stereotype of the American commander, just like plopping troops in random places and just telling them to get ambushed. Yeah. I mean, there wasn't larger concern. Like, I tried to isolate the city and then clear it and then, engage the enemy. And there was a fire strike onto the enemy. And, yeah, I mean, but, like, that was sort of secondary to me. I was more concerned with just trying to cultivate the right esprit de corps in my troops.
All right. Okay, good. And then did somebody succeed you in command and do something any different? I did notice you guys moved towards the city, occupied the city, and then began moving along the road.
Yes, Captain. On the last 2 turns, Captain Richard Nuts took over in a coup. Then he spoke Danish half the time.
That's okay. All right, and then Nuts, what was your plan?
Well, basically, my plan was that the previous commander wanted to basically just randomly drop us off into one of the 2 cities in helicopters, and I thought that was a dumb idea. So me and Gareth basically decided to the command from Patrick Violence, and so my idea was basically to be way more liberal with our use of the support elements. So my idea was basically to start a march towards the middle of the map, and before that, I'll use airplanes to try and scout the middle of the map and the city to the far east, and basically try to use support elements instead of using the troops.
I think that was a good decision that you made to try to cut through some of the fog of war. You started to scout and use your assets appropriately. I do notice that some things were difficult, but yeah. All right. The let's see here. The Vietnamese. Let's see. NVA. There was one commander for the NVA. You spent most of the time being what we would call sessile, which means you were just sitting in one spot. What was the logic behind that choice?
Well, you see, we have a very interesting and very complex objective here. As the NVA, as the Vietnamese forces in general, our objective was, and I am quoting here, you are to avoid combat with the enemy, at least insofar as such combat may produce significant casualties. However, you are allowed to engage in combat that produces significant casualties if the outcome will satisfy a significant political purpose. Well, to that end, the political motivation of your operation is paramount and supersedes all other mission objectives. I find myself a very politically motivated individual, and in furtherance of this political objective, my motivation includes fulfilling my objective, which is, once again, to avoid any combat unless that combat produces significant casualties. If the outcome rather will satisfy a significant political purpose, and so, knowing that there were enemy forces, and knowing that they were of an unknown quality and quantity, and somewhere in the vicinity of the town, I chose to await their contact. And as no contact was made by my forces, I continued to await the contact until such a time that it would be made. And it was not made.
Okay. And then the Viet Cong forces, you guys were kind of all together. Does one of you want to speak for your guys' thinking? You spent most of your time working on the project.
I believe we've achieved every objective. The most important one being filling in the paperwork. Yeah. And so I believe today is a total victory.
Right. Yeah, and I would agree. First of all, I think if you don't have a clear objective, if you don't have a purpose, then doing nothing is probably one of the best things you can do. Otherwise, anything that you try doing, you're likely just expending resources or creating problems for yourself and others, which you don't want to do. So sometimes it makes sense to say, okay, I don't have clear orders or a clear objective, so I'm just going to stay here. And so I wasn't joking when I said earlier that the NVA forces were doing the right thing. In my opinion, I think that's all you can do. But I also do think that scouting and trying to make contact with the enemy, determining what's going on out there in the fog of war is also reasonable.
That would have been against our objectives, sir.
Well, no. I mean, you can see what's going on, but not engage in combat, you know. You do want to always be situationally aware, even in the most Kafkaesque of universes. But there we have it. Okay, Peter, comments from you, critique from you.
Yeah, maybe we run this again just to see if there's an alternative way of it comes out. Yeah, it was I don't know what to say about it. Really, I was trying to entertain the US players, and I also think they kind of embraced the unknown nature of it as well, pretty well. I think they found it quite entertaining. Lessons learned. I'm not. I don't know. They'll have to tell you them themselves whether they got any lessons from it. But no, I think the US players took the game in good spirit, and I tried to entertain them a little bit. So I think Wake was probably the most entertaining aspect of this particular event.
Yeah, he was. He had a good time. He was a good president. Um, I think if you look at movies like Full Metal Jacket and even Apocalypse Now, you kind of get into some of the absurdity, especially Full Metal Jacket, where you're like, this is just absolutely ridiculously unhinged. You know, and the Vietnam War, I think, you know, had a significant element of that. I think if you ask the average American, what are we doing in Vietnam? You'll get the canned response. We're trying to stop communism, the spread of communism. But what are we really doing there? You know, you can't really do combat with an idea or a philosophy. What are we really physically doing there? And, you know, it's a question I think even most Americans to this day have a hard time answering, you know. But that's why I chose that setting for this. And my point is, as absurd and ridiculous as this game was, war itself is equally absurd and ridiculous. And there's a lot of absurdity and ridiculousness even in our everyday lives. Look at our jobs. You know, the CEO, the boss says, hey, I think this is a good idea. But then in practice, the implementation of the idea in your workplace is fraught with absurdity, and everybody kind of makes fun of it, you know. And that's just reality. So I'm going to go through the list of players and just give you guys maybe 30 seconds or 60 seconds most each. If you learned a lesson or had an insight or a personal epiphany or anything at all that you want to share about the event, go ahead. And I'm just going to go top down. So we'll start with AI 4566. Any thoughts from you?
I really think that this game was confusing because we didn't know where anybody else was, and we were basically just trying to fill out a lot of forms to be able to actually fight the enemy and do stuff, you know.
All right, good. Okay, Arcodia.
Well, basically, we were just trying to figure out what was our main objective, either to engage the enemy or just build the road. And, well, basically, we were very confused, scared around, and at the end, we didn't do much except march around, and yeah.
Beef, what do you got?
Well, I was with Arcadia for most of the time, so it's kind of like what he said, where we were just kind of wandering around trying to figure out where everybody was, what was happening. I think the real moral of the story is that the only way to win is to basically just not play. Like, our commander just sat in the bunker the entire time, and I would say that he advanced our objectives more than we did.
True. Sometimes that's how it happens, right? The only way to win is to not play the game. And personally, I think it's a great lesson when it comes to war, but that's just me. Charity Case, what do you got?
I firstly thank you to my subordinates for mentioning that, but I believe that in addition to what I've already said, the biggest takeaway from me from this game is that it can be very difficult to express your intent when there is no clear objective. And so, as a result, I believe that I became very passive, which I think was to my benefit, but also I believe that I should probably be more proactive in information gathering in the future.
That's great. See, that's the best comment I've heard all morning. And I definitely think that where you see people who are just kind of frozen or stopped, in life in general or in the workplace or whatever, it could be because there's a lack of purpose or clarity of purpose or understanding of what's going on. And if you yourself find that you feel kind of stuck, you're like, I'm not sure what to do, the correct response is the one that you applied, which is start trying to cut through the fog of war, try to scout, try to get out there and, ask a question. It could be as simple as that, or it could be something more complicated where you go out on some kind of a fact-finding mission, or in Kriegsspiel, you order your scouts out. Things like that to kind of get a handle on things rather than just to freeze up. Yes, if you don't have a clear objective, it makes sense to just stop. But don't just stop there. You also want to take that next step and try to get that clarity so that you can cut through whatever the oppressive confusion is and make sense of things and then act. Outstanding comment. Thank you. Commandant Cole So Win, what do you got?
So from the Viet Cong, I was the only one who engaged with the Americans, but like I was also like without direction actually, and like my primary objective that I made myself was like scout like the urban regions near the airport and like report back to the south actually, and didn't like the engagement was like forced because the artillery started to fire on at my positions.
Yeah, I think that's another good comment. You didn't really have a clear purpose, so you chose a purpose for yourself. You created one for yourself, and I think that's a good lesson there. That's something to do. That's one way of handling these sorts of situations. Captain Nuts, Captain Richard Nuts. Oh boy.
Yes. So as the coup d'etat of the blue team, well, basically what made me and Gareth make the coup was basically that we talked about this idea of dehumanizing and that we basically to defeat common Dunga, we basically use something around 100 shells just in a town setting, which didn't make sense for the size of the enemy. So I decided to try and switch around to be more proactive in trying to search for the enemy. But when I'm looking at the map, we would never have found the enemy because my idea is very Western in the way of thinking, which is basically that everything which is not roads or the towns is basically dead space. So I would just have spent time moving around from town to town and maybe to the second airport, which means we would have at no point found the enemy because I was using the Western tactic of trying to secure places where people are living so dense for forest that didn't make sense in my
All right.
Plan of thought. Yes.
Okay, good. All right, Dolphins versus Google. Guys,
Alrighty, so yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm glad you find that funny. Yeah. So again, my objective, as it was, is I'm looking back on it. Thinking of the whole scenario, and the fact that we were not given clear objectives, just for the Vietnamese to know, we were told to relocate the enemy infrastructure, which whatever that means. So right. Looking back on it, I don't think this was the smartest thing, but I basically assigned myself the task of furthering the objective that I could see, which is the Kafka-esque game, right? I thought if I could just be as confusing and weird as possible, it would help somehow. And looking at it, it actually did not help. You were doing all you want to by yourself, Marshall. I didn't need to add to that, but that was the only thing I could think of. Like, what can I actually do here? The other thing I found very interesting was what happened to me was basically what happened to the historical American, politicians. Was I just sort of threw stuff around the board as a mockery or as a role play of a bad American commander in Vietnam. And what happened to me was what happened to the American commanders in Vietnam. So, yeah.
Well, there you go. And yeah, that's one way that people choose to cope with or deal with situations like this in real life, you know? And so it's kind of cool. It's one of the things I like about Kriegsspiel is you can use it as a tool to learn about yourself and how you respond to certain situations. And by seeing how you do it in a game, then you think, well, am I doing this in my real life too? You know, and I can't tell you how much I've learned about myself just by playing Kriegsspiel, which is kind of what I was going for here. I wanted players to come away with a sense of introspection. Of course, you got to get over the uncertainty and the ridiculousness, but then yeah, get to that lesson, and that's how you win. Gareth, what do you got?
I definitely had a lot of enjoyment of it, but I can definitely walk away with the feeling of when an objective or an uncertainty is present, it's very necessary to extrapolate from the known data of what you need to do, what is required of you. Even if it's not correct, even if it's the wrong direction entirely, it may be better to do that than to sit around. Because it's something.
All right. Well, there you go. There's a conclusion that you can draw from this. That's good. That's good. You're thinking. All right. Lawrence, are you back? He's still muted. There he is.
Yes, I'm back. Yeah.
Did you have any feedback for the players before we continue on? Lawrence is one of the umpires. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope my players enjoyed filling forms for the whole game. That's all. Thank you, Marshall.
All right, thank you. All right.
Quick question.
Go ahead.
You posted forms for artillery and airstrikes. Did we actually have to fill those out, or was that just like, could we just have requested it?
No, you had to fill them out. Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, Lawrence, went and made them 10 times longer. I really just wanted to make you follow a step. It didn't have to be a step that takes 30 minutes to complete, but Lawrence took it to level 11 to my amusement. But that's okay. But yeah, I wanted you to take a bureaucratic step to add to the absurdity of the experience and like, what the hell is going on? That was deliberate.
Since I'm French, as a French guy, I live in this sort of bureaucratic hell for the whole year. So that's what we live as French.
So now we have to suffer too. Thanks, Lawrence.
Exactly.
All right, John Kriegsspiel, what do you got, man?
I loved this game. This is one of the most meta Kriegspiels I've ever played. We've got Waiting for Godot, we've got Camus, existentialism, the myth of Sisyphus. I absolutely loved it. And I know I only have 30 seconds. I want to touch on a few things. Pete the Elder saying, I would like to run this again, is the most Kafka-esque statement of all. Like, we should run this insane scenario so we can get better at it, which is just, I was like, wow, that was so beautiful. Marshall, you saying, how do you wage war on an idea is one step of depth beyond into this game. How do you run a Kriegsspiel on an idea instead of a war? How do you tell the players? And it's interesting that you told us beforehand that it was going to be Kafka-esque. And I think if this were to be run again, not telling the players that, having them, I understand that player frustration would probably be a little scary, but that would have been amazing. I loved the forums, Loritz. I would say that my only disappointment in them was I had saved all of them in multiple different tabs on my notepad. I thought they were going to be self-referential. Like at 7:30, what did this form say on this line? And I was like prepared to go even. I was keeping diligent notes. This was one that I really never could walk away from the computer because I could miss something like essential in the nonsense of like, the absurdity of war where we're here to kill people, but it's like, no, the paperwork's the absolute most important thing. This was a very funny game. This was a very meta game. I really appreciate the acting from Wake. I think, Loritz, you did great. Like, there was a lot of umpires having to just improv, and it was fantastic. I loved the randomness of adding the emoji like green mark on random ones and then being like, no, actually it was accepted but it was denied. I loved that. I think this game was tremendously fun.
Great. That was great feedback. Thank you, John. Left Wing Cavalry Duke D, and then it cuts off, but you know who you are. What do you got?
For this game, I have chosen my own goal of building a road. This was a bad choice. I was very bored, and what I should have chosen is to go YOLO and find the Americans, because clearly they cannot find us in the trees. So I guess my lesson from this game is to go YOLO. That concludes my feedback.
All right. Two things at once here. There we go. All right, go for it. Let's see. Nick the Nuker. All right.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised at something that, okay, I don't know what was going on with Blue 2, but in Blue 3, I always felt like the orders were generally pretty clear and understandable. Like, it started out a bit odd with the deployment and having to airlift over to the cemetery, but after that, again, the orders were all pretty clear. Okay, so we're airlifting to the cemetery now, and then we're going to advance south towards the highway, and then we're going to secure the highway, and then we're going to march up the highway. At no point, like as far as I can tell for Blue 3, like the orders from Dolphin were always very, like, they were perfectly clear and understandable. Go to the cemetery, march down to the highway, march up the highway. So yeah, at least in that aspect, I guess maybe Blue 2 had a bunch had more chaotic orders, but I had pretty understandable orders.
Oh no, it wasn't the fact that the orders weren't understandable. It is that I was giving orders which did not help anything.
Yeah. Well, this is
Sure.
very Sisyphean. Your mission is to roll this boulder up a hill. And there's not really a purpose behind it, but it's your job. Maybe it's to build a road, which was where the road thing came from. Was you're supposed to do the Sisyphean pointless labor. I mean, there's roads all over the map. Yeah, and I even asked one of the players, John. I asked him, "Are you happy?" And I'm directly pointing at the myth of Sisyphus. One must imagine
It chooses to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's the one tattoo I would ever get. Sisyphus is my hero.
Yeah, Nick, go ahead.
The other thing I realized was that because I was in Vietnam, I think a year or two ago, I went to one of their war museums, and I thought, oh, they're probably like showing a bit more about how liberally the US absolutely carpet bombed the place.
Oh yeah.
And then in this game, the CIC decided to put 1 or 250 artillery shells in a grid square, and I'm like, oh, they did not need to exaggerate that for propaganda purposes. That's just how the US treated this.
Yep, that's very American approach.
I must have I did make contact with like a single unit of Viet Cong or something, and so the CIC just deleted that entire grid square. And I'm like, oh, they really didn't even need to exaggerate that for propaganda purposes.
Yep, that's right. All right, very good. Let's see here. Now, Spectator Baron, did you play or just spectator, or are you here? I don't think he's here. Tyler Troll.
Yeah, so as part of Blue 3, I don't think we did too much. At the very least, Blue 2 had way more action, I'd say. Especially because of their coup d'etat. Because I wanted to come into their radio and go check in with them, basically, because we were off defending our positions. We were being cautious, right? And I come in and Captain Richard over here is speaking in Danish. So that was a nice experience. We had many support elements, but other than that exaggerated artillery, we had plenty of assets that we didn't even get to use. We didn't see too much action over here, but that was definitely part of the confusion.
oh,
What's that?
yeah. Oh, yeah. The Viet Cong and the NBA should be like very, very happy that we didn't call in our B-52 airstrikes.
All right, President Wake.
Yeah, no, I was talked out of just cover bombing the forest multiple times.
Always a good move,
Yeah.
right? Never a bad move. I don't think the President
I
Wake
mean,
is
apparently in
here.
Vietnam, that seemed to just have been policy.
The president is here.
Oh, Mr. President, do you have any commentary for us?
Yes, President will make a statement. Well, folks, I just want to say what an honor it's been to stand here today, not just as your commander-in-chief, but as your biggest fan. I've seen a lot of charts, I heard a lot of briefings, and shaken more hands than I can count, and what I've learned is that America's doing just fine. Sure, this whole Vietnam situation's been my daddy used to call a learning experience wrapped in a teaching opportunity, but I reckon we're learning real good. I've seen the courage, the grit, the can-do spirit of every man and woman out here, looking at you folks, and let me tell you, that's what makes this country the best darn country on God's green earth. And now as for me, I'll be taking all these valuable lessons about leadership, optics, and good lighting straight to the campaign trail. Because if there's one thing this whole adventure's taught me, it's that America deserves a president who looks like he knows what he's doing. So let's keep our chins up, our poles high, and our spiles camera ready. Together, we're going to win not just the war for hearts and minds, but the big one, re-election. God bless y'all, and God bless the United States of America.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
Mr. President, did you get the photos from the cemetery?
Oh, Lord.
Everything's gone to media. It's going out for sure.
All right.
Oh, I actually had more to say. Yeah, as you could tell, the president did an amazing job of keeping us immersed and on our toes, because he was talking a lot about how, well, as mentioned earlier, taking photos for the media. When we captured the airport, obviously he's congratulating us and saying that we would receive benefits at the U.S. once we return home, like medals and whatnot. When I moved to the coffee fields, he said, better get that coffee, like, as an objective. It's a bit worrying, because of how many things we were potentially need to do, rather. And he was talking about when the enemy was in control of the microwave tower place, I forgot what it's called. He was saying about preventing the enemy from microwaving the water. So, yeah, he did a great job.
Yeah, he did. All right,
I
thank
thought
you,
the
guys.
president took my order with pretty good clarity. I was very impressed with his service today. I even gave the McDonald's 5 stars.
Oh, boy. There you go. All right, everybody. I'm going to go down and wrap up the recording, and if it's acceptable, I'll be posting it to YouTube. The rest of you are free to converse freely and hang out here as long as you like. I'll leave the map up for a little while longer. But I want to thank you all for participating in our annual Halloween game. I hope you found it to be an interesting and introspective experience, and that you learned something about yourself, or you learned some lessons that you can apply to your everyday life. And if not, I hope you at least had some fun. So thank you all for being here and putting up with me in this game, and we'll see you in the next adventure. Goodbye for now.
Yeah.
And to the rest of you on the recording, I want to thank you for watching and putting up with this recording and all of our ridiculousness and absurdity. Again, I hope that you also draw some lessons from this event. And thank you for just being with us and following the channel and watching the games. And if you don't play or participate yet, I hope you'll join up. Go to Kriegsspiel.org. Click the little Discord link, join our Discord, and get in some games. You can have some fun too. Thank you all, and we will see you on our next adventure. Goodbye for now.